Good morning, my beautiful karmic psychics. How are all of you this wonderful Monday morning, the 21st of November? I hope that you've all had a good rest and that you are now in a happy Monday mode. And I am here with another episode of Karmic Psychic Daily Weekly Stars. And I just wanted to say for all star signs for this week, 21st of November to 27th of November, that this whole week is about the calm after the storm that we may have experienced last week, where people that we felt should have taken our sides did not. We may have felt slightly betrayed. Now, this week is all about accepting and getting back into your own power, getting back into your own control, your own creativity, recognizing that you really are good enough alone to make decisions, and you don't need validation from anyone near and dear to support you in your beliefs. You believe in something, that's good enough. Your own power is good enough. So looking at the planetary alignments for this week, what can I see? So Venus is at present in Anuradha Nakshatra until the 24th this week. And so is Mercury in Anuradha Nakshatra until the 24th this week. But it will move into Jyestha Nakshatra from the 24th until the 5th of December for Venus, and for Mercury it will move from the 24th until the 3rd of December in Jyestha Nakshatra. So it's still in Scorpio but under the Jyestha Nakshatra. Now Jyestha Nakshatra is a very down to earth, very calm, innately calm star sign. So it means that by the end of this week for all star signs that you should be feeling a lot more in control and happy in yourself, and any anxiety that you've experienced since last week will finally settle towards Thursday, Friday this week. Ketu is still in Swati Nakshatra, which is in Libra, and Rahu is still in Bharani Nakshatra, which is the first house, Aries. Saturn is in the Nishtha Nakshatra, which is in Capricorn, still in retrograde until the 14th of December. And Mars is still in retrograde in Taurus until the 4th of December. Now, the most wonderful, exciting news for all astrologers, whether it's Vedic or Western astrologers, is that Jupiter is going direct from the 24th. In India, maybe from the 23rd. Of November in the evening. From the 24th, let's say, Jupiter is going direct, and finally it's going direct in its own house of Pisces, and as it goes direct, it brings what Jupiter is known for. Jupiter is known for abundance, knowledge, contentment, especially when it's in its own sign like Pisces. It brings foreign opportunities, domestic opportunities. It brings overall opportunities in every aspect. It can also bring expansion to home. So maybe for some star signs, it may bring good news of a new a baby to be coming into a home. And for some, it could be courses, taking on extended courses. For others, it could be perhaps relationships finally settling down. So we will cover that. Now, with the Jupiter moving direct from the 24th of November, it is important to understand that from a Vedic aspect, many people do actually follow certain rituals on this day, because Jupiter rules Thursday and the 24th of November is Thursday, and Jupiter is the color yellow. For many people, they may go to the temple, donate yellow things, from clothing to Indian sweets. They may wear the color yellow. They may be donating sweet things to children. I will say to you that on Thursday, wear the color yellow. If you can get a chance to go to a place of worship, perhaps, pray for your success and abundance. Or you can donate things to people around you, especially children, some sweets. And this day, being auspicious of Jupiter, it also means your elders, means getting their respect, their blessings. If possible, try to do that as Jupiter goes direct. It is also about a spiritual awakening for many this week, perhaps becoming a little bit more full of gratitude for the things around you, and having more of a philosophical view about those who may have upset you, and this is a very positive energy. So as Jupiter moves direct, it gives you a sense of hope, sense of relief for those who perhaps have had delayed legal matters that were unresolved. From this week, you feel there's a sense of hope. The help, the aid that you are requiring is suddenly coming here for you to rescue you. It's a very positive vibe that comes. So for many, if you can in any way celebrate Jupiter going direct, then donating yellow things, wearing yellow, giving sweets to children, or may not be good for their teeth, but it certainly is auspicious if you can do even just a little. So yes, I will definitely discuss how this impacts every single star sign, because Jupiter is the largest planet and it is absolutely full of prosperity and abundance. And we will see later how it can aspect or bring boost to every single star sign, and which aspect of their houses will be activated. I will also be covering today some positive quotes, which I think is quite uplifting and hopeful for many. So I will also mention a few of those today. I had many listeners give me feedback and questions again, which I will definitely also answer towards the end of the show. So moving forward, let's go straight into how Aries week will be. So as Jupiter is moving direct, definitely for Aries this week will bring towards the end of the week opportunities from international or even domestic opportunities to expand on their existing work. Aries will be noted, recognized, almost headhunted, I guess, by some. There's lots of people interested in your work and taking you on board onto another level. And this week surely is going to be the sign that you've been looking for. It's coming this week by Thursday, Friday. And I also will say to you, Aries, that this is the week where finally the things that you have persevered over the last 3-4 months, finally you feel, wow, in this 1 week, finally I got it. I've done it. I've achieved the success I wanted, or I have. I'm now getting recognized for my worth and my efforts. So you are definitely going to be buzzing this week, Aries. For Taurus, this week will be about your siblings, because Jupiter will be really igniting that third house, and it shows that siblings will come in your favor, in your support, and perhaps they will also in your time of need definitely stand up for you. So Taurus, you will feel a sense of unity with family, siblings, especially this week. For Geminis, I feel that with you this week is about you and your foundations, your finances. Usually you love spending constantly and you don't really look into your finances or savings. You just enjoy each moment as it comes. But I feel that with Jupiter going direct now, Geminis, you're taking your finances a lot more seriously. You don't want to be an OD. You want to be making good money. And you really are geared up for that, and there's a good energy about you, Geminis, and I know it's going to take you very far ahead, especially by April, May next year. You're growing as a person. For Cancerians, this is about property, finances on a larger scale, that you're looking at for even foreign investment or domestic investment, and property, and almost like saying, you know what, I need to have a property, I need to buy a property, I need something in my name, I need to grow my wealth and my assets. So I do feel that this week you're really coming more focused and becoming more serious about your finances, and wanting wanting to financially succeed. And you surely will. And by next year, Cancerians, you will see good results. All the things that were delayed in the last 18 months, especially by April, May next year, again, with Jupiter going direct, you will feel a good impact of this on your finances, especially on property luck. For Leo, how I see things being good for you is your career. Again, it's almost like you're going to want to reach out for two jobs or travel a lot within your job. And I feel that you're even going to want to now become if you already are a manager, is that you're going to want to become a senior or even a director. Leos, this year is very important. And as Jupiter goes direct, you too want to be in power. Leos always love to be in power, but as this week unfolds, I feel that you really will want to make sure that you stand in power and that you get that position of recognition, and you deserve it because nobody wants success more than a Leo. For the Virgo, for Virgos, this week is going to be about financial property settlement. It's about land. It's about relationships. It's about even slightly about your health as well. I really want you to take care of that, Virgos. But I feel that with parents, you'll be discussing finances, assets, money, and you really want to make your also your future secure in 2023. So Virgos, you really this week will be pushing as well to know where you stand with your finances, and perhaps with parents' help and aid, you will be getting that clarity that you're looking for. For for Libra. For Libra, this week is about your health. It's almost like someone's giving you the right guidance, leading you down the right path when it comes to medical advice, healing, the right doctors, consultants, etc. For many Librans, if those who are not affected with their health, Librans in general, you will be meeting the right people that take you down the right path to achieve more success in your career, in your work. So Librans will definitely feel a good vibe this week. For Scorpio, there are new courses, there is opportunities with financial aid coming to you through family, especially through mother or maternal connections this week. And I feel that as the year goes on and you move into 2023, Scorpios, that by January, February, financial security and power will also be in your favor through the maternal side of your family. Health-wise, I would like you to take care of your stomach, your diet. It's very up and down. Days are good, and then there's days it's not good. Eating late at night, Scorpios, will not favor you during Jupiter's going direct. So be careful. For Sagittarius, this is all about your career and your work and your colleagues, and you getting recognized this time for your work and your knowledge and your patience. You're really getting recognized for that, Sagittarius. I also feel you have to be careful with your teeth. For example, gums bleeding. You need to go to the dentist and get your teeth cleaned. Sagittarius, being the horse in the Western sign and Vedic sign, the Sagittarians suffer with their teeth, feet, and joints in general throughout their life. So good things though is financially things are looking up for you, and career-wise recognition is here. Also, your eating you eat like a horse. So I think that with Jupiter here that you will be eating more carbs perhaps, and having sudden hunger pangs, Sagittarians. So this is something to watch out for. There's nothing wrong in eating. If you eat regularly, you may not have these sudden hunger pangs, Sagittarian. So keep your diet good and regular and consistent throughout this year, and eat more greens, something that you may be lacking. Capricorns, this week is going to bring you opportunities from abroad, or you booking holidays abroad for your own leisure, but going abroad and perhaps searching for work opportunities. Capricorns, this week there is a sense or an urge to get foreign connections for financial growth for many Capricorns. For those who are not in that frame of mind, I will say to you, Capricorns, that home life, finances, property is also going to be of interest and progress for you, and you want to know where your financial situation is going to take you into 2023. So I definitely know that you have this desire to work and make more money, and you really are going to see the result of that by 2023 April, May as well. So Capricorns, just be careful with your lower back this week, and be careful with your driving, and don't panic, don't rush when driving to avoid accidents, Capricorn. This week I will advise that, but overall, Capricorns, you're going to be still doing wonderfully. So good luck to you. So for Aquarius, this is a time when there will be bookings of holidays for you as well, with your favorite circle of friends. One thing I will say to you is that you may, in this circle, one thing I will say, no matter how much you will be enjoying yourself, traveling, meeting new people, learning about different foods and culture, as always, Aquarius, I know that you are wonderful in your humanity and aid and all, but this week you have to be careful that you don't lend money to anyone, because you may not get it back, Aquarius. And you're very kind and caring, but you have to be careful of people as well, that they don't take advantage of your good heart. So Aquarians, this week, please be careful of that. But definitely I see you booking holidays. And if you've booked a holiday, a group holiday, make sure everybody pays you, Aquarius. Okay. In general for you, I would say to you, you also be careful with your health, and eat regular, and eat more healthy, fresh foods, Aquarius. For Pisces, this is going to be a week and actually a year ahead, until November next year, where Pisces, you will really benefit financially a lot, and you will grow financially a lot through family inheritance, wealth, property luck. Happy times will be here for you. Now, with Jupiter going direct, the star signs are grouped, as you know, into the water signs, earth signs, air signs, and fire signs. So as Jupiter is in Pisces, then it's going direct. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers will also feel the good impact of this Jupiter going direct. Now, it's up to you if you want to take this as your Western star sign, sun sign, or your ascendant, or your moon sign, but definitely you will all benefit. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer will all benefit from Jupiter going direct. For Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, for the fire signs, you will be getting a lot of work opportunities from abroad and wanting to expand and make foreign connections and want to do business abroad. So I really feel that you guys are going to also benefit a lot. Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorn, I feel that you will have to be careful with your health during this transit until next year. I feel that your health, family, money, financial settlements need to be sorted, and you will be busy with that. And to avoid conflicts with all and make everything transparent and clear cut for family members, if money is concerned and you are trying to sort out what belongs to whom, this all needs to be made clear in this phase. For Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, I feel that you will really benefit as well from opportunities, work, travel, and meeting new people. And the people that you meet will also be people that bring you new opportunities and want to take your skills to another level. So every star sign is going to benefit in some shape or form. Now, what I will say is for the Jupiter going direct, yes, it is a huge, it will have a huge impact on all star signs, and it brings positivity after a long time, and Jupiter is such a planet that, it brings always light. It always brings hope. It also, brings positivity when you think that this is it. Nothing is ever going to get better. So Jupiter now going direct will give all a sense of hope. So moving on to some general quotes. Today, the quotes that I have are, which I thought was nice. It says I like this one. Opportunities don't just happen. You have to create them. And if you listen to that again, opportunities don't just happen. You create them. So it's all about that mindset that I spoke about since last week about the manifestation techniques. Things only come about when you really want them, when you awaken and you desire things to happen. So opportunities don't just happen, you create them. I like this one as well. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Again, focusing on positivity, positive thoughts. Positive thoughts bring positive outcomes. I like this. And I like this one as well. There is no such word as you can't. Agreed. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Well, almost anything, but you certainly can. So positivity, positive mindset is extremely important. I hope you can agree with that instead of sitting there and being quite pessimistic about life. This is the time now with Jupiter going direct where things will certainly things will change for all star signs, and positivity will be here. And if you are positive, then you will see the signs and you will benefit the most because you also want and desire that change. So moving on to some of the questions that I have been sent. So one of the followers, the listeners, has said they've read the book, the numerology book I've written, and thank you so much. They really enjoyed the advice and prediction that I've given. And they've also asked that what numbers, for example, if they're a number one based on their birth number. So for example, if you're born on the 1st of January, so your birth number is 1. If you're born on the 25th of September, your birth number is 7. So, and so forth. So they're asking that based on that, what numbers suit what numbers. So just to go through this, run this by you all, that if your birth number is 1, so if you're born, for example, on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, the 28th, your birth number is 1. So you're ruled by the sun. And the sun is a very positive number, very giving, very, very energetic. They are leaders. They don't follow easy. They make great business people. They make great managers. They make great leaders in anything they do. Self-employed people. The sun, these people make also very good government people to help society. Government people like who work for the hospital, education, law, charities. Number ones, they tend to get on very well with the number 3s, the number 5s, number 6s, and number 9s in particular. So I hope that answers your question. If you are ruled by number 2, you're ruled by the moon, number 2 people. So if you're born on the 2nd, if you're born on the 11th, if you're born on the 29th, if you're born on the 20th, so these people are ruled by the moon. These people are very emotional. Your lucky color is white. and you love the idea of being romanced and having a partner, and you tend to find your soulmates quite early on in life. Now, the numbers that suit you are the numbers 4, the number 6, the number 7s, generally. And for number 3, so those who are born on the 3rd, on the 12th, on the 21st and 30th, then you tend to get on with the number 6s and 9s in particular the best, because 3, 6 and 9, they are karmic numbers as one. And you also get on with number 1s and 5 as well. For number 4s, you're ruled by Uranus, and number 4s are very practical souls, very organized. Some people like this suffer from OCD, but they are very organized people. These people make very hardworking workforce people, very manual, very intellectual as well, don't get me wrong, and they are extremely organized people. They find it hard to be quite spontaneous. Now, people who are number 4s, they tend to get on well with the even numbers, the number 2s and the number 8s, more than any other number, purely because number 2, they like to work together, and number 8s also have a very business ethics. So the number 2s, 4s and 8s tend to get on really well together. Number 5 is ruled by Mercury. Number 5 people are great communicators, extremely creative. Something that number 5s can struggle with is suppressing their creativity in order to make money. And number 5s, I must say that your creativity is exceptional. You make great business people, but at the same time, you make great artists, media people as well. And you also can have more than one type of business. For example, you can be an actor, but still may have a catering business on the side. Number 5s are very versatile, like chameleons. They can change. They're very spontaneous. Now, the numbers that complement number 5s more than anyone, I would say, is the number 5s, the number 3s. So 1, 3, and 5, and 7. And 9s, they all get on really, really well because they seem to bounce off each other and each other's ideas. Number 6 is ruled by Venus. Number 6 are extremely loving, kind souls who go above and beyond for all. And your number, so therefore, if you're born on the 6th, the 24th, the 15th, you tend to, so these are the number 6s, and you tend to do really, really well working with other people, especially with your partner. You love to love, and you love to work with them as well, if you had your way. Number 6 people make great beauticians, great artists, great singers, great musicians. Number 6 is a versatile number, but they make equally great business people because Venus is money and love and beauty. So if you're in the beauty trade and your birth number is 6, I can imagine you must love your job thoroughly. So it's a great number to be when you are creative and you are in the creative field. So with number 6, again, like I said, 3, 6, and 9 are your best numbers to bounce off each other. You really tend to get on really, really well. So yes, that is right, 3, 6, and 9. For 7 people tend to love being in their own company. They're quite isolated. They make great people at the top of their career who tend to be solo. They prefer their own company. They want the money. They love people. They're very spiritual, but they can't be around people all the time. They need to hibernate and come out when they can. Number 7s get on quite well with number 1s, to be honest with you, and number 4, because number 1s are leaders and they can get on with their tasks equally and don't need to heavily rely on number 7s. And number 4s are very practical and get on with the work, and again don't have to rely on number 7s. So 1, 4, and 7 do make a very good team. For number 8 is ruled by Saturn. Now, number 8 is slow and steady. They work very hard. They're very hard on themselves. They're extremely practical. They seem to have a good idea of their karmic energies from the previous life. They tend to meet lots of people throughout their life that come and go. Number 8 people are born on the 8th, on the 26th, on the 17th. And they are extremely hardworking. Number 8 people tend to get on and understand a lot of different numbers. However, I feel that the people that work well with number 8 is the even numbers, the 2, 4, and 8. But for number 8, they do need love and they need fun. And I feel that the 5s and 6s and the number 3s definitely help to make them laugh and enjoy themselves a little bit more. Can't be in work mode all the time. For number 9s, you're ruled by Mars. And yes, the 3, 6, and 9s are your lucky numbers. With 9 being Mars, I feel that number 2 complements them because they are quite timid in comparison to number 9. And that sometimes they need that as well. For number 9s for this coming year, 2023, I would say to you, number 9s, that do be careful not to be very temperamental in 2023, and also take care of your health and don't overdo things when you know that your nervous system may not be up to it, number 9s. This is just something I wanted to mention to you. So if you're born on the 9th, the 18th, or 27th, this is your number. Okay, now moving on. One of the clients has asked me a question. Now, the question was, can I give more clarity to the stones based on the numerological number? So, like I said before, based on your birth number, you can take it for that, or you can take it based on your personal number for the year. So, for example, if you're born on the 1st of January, you're going to get your personal number by adding 1 plus 1 plus 2 and 3 from 2023 to get your personal number, which will be 9 in this case. You can get the stones based on that, and you can read about that in my book, or you can. So, for example, if your personal number is number 9, then number 9 is ruled by Mars. So the stone for Mars will be the red coral. So you can look at it based on your personal number, or you can look at it based on your birth number. And like I said, the birth number is the day that you were born. So on the 1st, your birth number is the sun. So the stone for the sun, or for number 1, based on your birth number, is the ruby. Yes, so for 2, it's the moon. For 3, it's yellow sapphire or yellow citrine. For 4, it's the garnet. 5, it's the green emerald. For 6, it's the diamond. For 7, it's the cat's eye. For number 8, it is the blue sapphire, or any blue stones equivalent, like agates, I presume. And number 9 is the red coral, based on the Vedic remedy, or you can even look at the carnelians, red carnelians. But more information is given in my book for 2023 Karmic Psychic. You can see this through the link that I will send you, or you can look on Amazon, type in Karmic Psychic, and you will see 2 books for 2023. The one that is the numerology book, that is the one in which all this information will be given. The other book is the book called Daily Hope, which is simple, positive daily hopes each day for the year ahead. And you can look at that as well. Another listener has asked me, which I really love all your questions, I must say, is how does Vedic astrology differ to tarot reading? And is there one better than the other, or does one hold more significance? Well, I will say that with Vedic astrology, it is about planetary transits that we are analyzing and we are viewing before we make an interpretation based on your sun signs. Whereas with the tarot reading, we are shuffling the cards and picking up on your emotions. We're picking up on your emotions, and every tarot reader will give you an interpretation of the cards based on what they are picking up, whether that be intuitively or through simply looking at the pictures of the cards and interpreting them together. But it is all valid. Everything that resonates with you or does not resonate with you, it's either or. But I will say to you that from a Vedic aspect, it is very scientific, and it's all about dates. And dates given based on when the planets have moved. So, for example, you can see that I am mentioning a lot about Jupiter going direct since the 24th of November. So everything is on the date of as Jupiter goes direct. You will see such an impact. Now, with the cards, as you know, it's not planetary at all. It is all about the emotions, the intuitiveness. So the cards that you pick up. Now, another question that has been which has popped up, which is very much in line with your question, is how do tarot cards, how can they all give us different answers even if we use the same decks? So again, I was going to say that if you're doing your own tarot reading and you're quite used to doing your own reading and you're quite comfortable with the guidance that you're receiving by doing your own cards, and if the same deck is used by somebody else and they give you a different interpretation, then that is the tarot reader's interpretation, and it is where it resonates with you. Take it and go with that. But if it doesn't, perhaps we normally say when you do tarot cards that give it up to 3 months for you to see the results of a reading. But I would say it's more about the cards pick up your emotions at the time, and a tarot reader can pick that up when they do the cards, and intuitively, if you're sitting face to face. If you are doing the card readings online and you pick the cards, then I would say take the reading with and take from it what resonates with you. This is the best way I can try to explain it to you. Now, with the numerology, this is all linked to astrology as well. So one of the questions from the listeners is, how does astrology and numerology coincide? Well, like I have already said, that each number represents a certain planet, sun, moon. For the number 1, sun; number 2, moon; 3, Jupiter; 4, Uranus; 5, Mercury; 6, Venus; 7, Neptune; 8, Saturn; 9, Mars. So each number represents a certain planet, and we say that you depict, or you can have some attributes of those planets in your birth number, and I'm sure that you would agree that number 1s are leaders, or they like things done their way. And if it's not, if a number 1 is not like this, then perhaps we take it one step further and we look at their ascendant or their moon sign and see from that what kind of person they are. So the star signs, the charts, all have something that they represent to take your personality. So I would study all. I would personally, when I do a reading, I look at your date of birth, do the chart, look at the numbers. I even ask for clients to send me a picture of their hands so I can see their palms, for the palmistry aspect as well, before I come to any conclusions, and before I give a reading. With tarot cards, I use those when you have a quick question and you need a yes or no answer. I feel that the cards give me good clarity and answers that way, which I then give out to my clients. So for those who are learning tarot reading cards at home, then you will trust your intuition And the cards, each time they pop out, when you see the pictures, that you will automatically think, aha, I remember from last time what this did or what it meant for me. And you're on a self-discovery of that yourself. So based on these questions, I would like to take this one step further to say, for those who want to learn tarot cards, or if you want to learn more about your own deck of cards and you are interested in learning tarot, then I also do workshops on a one-to-one through Zoom, and we can arrange for us to have a session where you can learn your tarot and get better with that. And you can go through my website, www.karmicpsychic.co.uk, and contact me through the form, and we will arrange a Zoom meeting where I can teach you the tarot. Now, moving on to another question. One of the questions here is, if you don't wear the stones, then will you not benefit through the transits? So I will say to you is that wearing the stones is like a vitamin. If there's certain planets in your chart that are conflicting in conjunction, or they don't sit well together, which we will discuss it in another episode, certain planets may not sit together well. And we do say to wear the stones to increase the vibration, to improve the vibrations that you're experiencing right now, to improve situations. Or if you're suffering from ill health, if you wear the stones, it can help to be a remedy to bring relief. And certainly they do have energy, or to change your own energy, your own frequency. So yes, remedies do work. And if you wear them, that's wonderful. If you choose not to wear them, then that is fine too. It's all about what you decide to do. No one is here to push you. We can only guide you. But yes, you can wear the stones if you're interested. Have a personal reading. Go on my website, www.karmicpsychic.co.uk. Fill out the form, and I can give you the stones that will work for you after doing a chart and getting more information about your planetary alignments. Another question that is here is, why is it good to donate to the poor in order to enhance the bad aspects of your chart? Right, so donations are important, I would just say, to clear karmic debts, to improve your karmic debts, to reduce your karmic debts, meaning when we have accumulated good things, we say from past life energies, it brings good things into this life. If there are bad things you may face in this life, we say it's because of your past life actions. So by donating to the poor, or to the less privileged, you are doing a good deed. Am I right? You are doing a good deed. So to give to the poor or to the hungry, you are improving your karmic debt for the future, for your next life even, but you are improving it now as well. And the blessings that you get from people in doing good deeds, blessings can take you a long way. And it's all about energy, positivity, keeping your circle positive, your vibrations positive, that bring good things to you. So yes, being charitable is definitely a good deed, and I hope that you see it like that as well. And yes, by doing the good deeds, it does help bring good results. And you should try it and let me know. But it's all about keeping positive, having a positive state of mind, being humble, being modest, reducing ego, and living a very simple life in that respect. to keeping things positive, being kind, saying good things, not hurting anyone, getting on with your life, your duties, but without being malicious. Malicious energy is negative energy. The more you keep it, the more you store it, the more it accumulates, and therefore you will attract awful or unattractive situations. So try your best to keep your energy as positive as possible. Right, so now moving on to meditation, my favorite part of the show, where we can relax a little and just take it easy. So if you can find that comfortable corner to sit in cross-legged, if you can't sit cross-legged, then please sit down on a chair, feel relaxed, sit up, close your eyes, and imagine there's a white light surrounding you, and keep positive. Breathe in and out, be relaxed, be calm. As you breathe in and out, release the negativities that you've been accumulating. And just release. There's no need for stress. As you breathe in and out, I want you to think about your health. I want you to think about your positive, good qualities. That you are happy, you have a great personality, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are humble, you are modest, and you are content in yourself. Be surrounded in your own love for yourself. Appreciate yourself and how much you do. And learn to accept it's okay to just sit and do nothing. It's okay to just be. Imagine that you are that white light and beaming, full, positive energy. As you are sitting in this positive white light of energy, I want you to just breathe in and out. As you breathe in and out, release any storage of anxiety, conflicts, sadness, depression, anxiety that you may be holding on to unknowingly. Just let it go. Repeat after me. I am free. I am happy. I am safe. I am well. I am me. I am me and I am happy. I am good enough. I am loved. I am full of abundance. I am full of energy. I am full of kindness. I am kind. I am love. I am peace. And let the white light become so strong and beautiful, radiation of light surrounding you. And imagine that your arms are open and you're embracing new opportunities, abundance, success, love, true love around you, unconditional true love, and lots of it because you give out so much yourself. Sit in this positive light and let the music take you away until I see you next week, my beautiful karmic psychics. And thank you. Keep up the questions and I will answer them next week. Love and light.